So I found this video and it was too funny not to react to. I have the sniffles today, so sorry about that. Obviously, as per usual, well, I don't know if it's usual, it's the second time, but anyway, as per usual, this video, like, I've already seen, I've already laughed at, so hopefully I'll be laughing less. So let's see.
I'm looking for someone that is successful, attractive, but someone that's very, like, strong-minded, who won't let me, like, walk all over them or bulldoze them.
Oh boy. Alright, so I was young once, right? And okay, let me set the stage. I'm a married man, many years. So to me, women don't exist. I just don't see them. They're sort of like people. So they walk about, right? I have no level of attraction for females. Females aren't there. I've got my one female, that's all I need, right? So when I was young, which was like just before the 2000s, right? Women were normal. Like, I mean, obviously I had no interest in 30-year-olds at the time, but women were normal, right? They were like, you know, they didn't wear 5 kilograms of fondue on their face, so you could tell who they were aesthetically. You could like figure it out. So they were like, you know, ugly females, pretty females, stunning females. There was this spectrum of possibilities. Today it must be very difficult for people to sort of figure out how to pair up, because this female over here, I don't know if my cursor is visible, I guess it is. This female over here has fake drawn on eyebrows, fake eyelashes, fake cheeks, fake lips, clearly a gigantic schnoz, fake hair color. If this is her real hair color, it doesn't look like it because it's painted, right? This is amazing. Fake skin. I mean, you can clearly see loads of imperfections and wrinkles and everything like that. It's like, I mean, without wishing to be rude, yeah, but this isn't a pretty female. From a long distance, she looks pretty. Don't know, like a classic car that has been refurbished just to sell. That's a yeah. Put a coat of paint on it, covered the rust. That's amazing. This is what fellas are supposed to be looking forward to. On top of it, her voice. What's going on? Can you imagine being in the same place as this person? Ever. It's like not wanting to jump out of the window. Now, bear in mind, again, I have no attractions for females. So females don't exist to me, right? They are just sort of a specimen and an entity, okay? And so I have no problem at all being, you know, openly subjective without issue. Like, I'm sure somebody will find this thing attractive, assuming you can tell what it is. It looks like she's wearing a costume. She looks like a clown. Absolutely unbelievable. And then she opens her mouth and that squeaky noise comes out. You go, no. That's just like, I mean, if you're gonna be completely mental, at least you need to be, you know, you need to be amazing looking. But anyway, so let's see what this lady's requirements are.
Because I have been known to do that.
Fake teeth.
I'm the boss every day at work.
What's going on?
You're a boss. Whew. I've left the workforce. Thank goodness. I can't imagine having to answer to this individual.
Nothing, how are you?
Just living the dream.
He's living the dream. What's up with the fake smiles, everyone? Okay, well, let's see. Oh, there you go. Look at that face of disgust. That is amazing. I mean, I'm no body language reader. I'm just a normal person. But that's a person that is unimpressed.
Your face. When I look at it, I think of barf.
So,
What do you do?
finance and
Oh
accounting.
yeah, so the first question we need to know, absolutely, is we need to know how much the man makes. That's necessary.
What about yourself?
I work for a designer and I oversee all the Midwest stores.
How old are you?
Tell me You did not just say that.
If you don't mind me asking.
Holden. Nah.
Okay.
I'm interrupting too much, I'm sorry. I'm new to this. So, my grandma used to say that asking a woman's age was rude. I never understood why it would be rude. It's a number. And it's fun to see that things don't change. Apparently this lady finds it very rude to ask what age you are, but that's a very important question, is it not? I mean, it's important if I were interested in hooking up, which presumably these two individuals are. And she seems to be absolutely flabbergasted by the fact that he asked the question. And she answers in the most absurd of ways. So you're trying to meet with somebody and share information to determine if you have any interest in one another, and apparently information cannot be exchanged because the question is rude. I don't think you know the meaning of the word rude. I mean, I'm foreshadowing a bit because she's going to say that this is rude, but it's a number, man. You've been around for a certain amount of years. How old are you? Do subtractions, you'll figure it out.
Crispy southern fried chicken with biscuits and potato puree. That's straight from Kentucky right there. You don't like that? Interesting. Do you ever do family style when you go out?
No.
Why does she look like a duck? A duck with a gigantic beak as well on top of her other beak. The level of disgust that this female is openly displaying. I mean, obviously these are actors. This has to be all fake, but it is. It is brilliant because I recognize this from my youth. You would have these sort of stuck-up females, that you would attempt to approach because I don't know, they were pretty or whatever, and they would always treat you with this incredible level of condescending, looking down on you and stuff. It's like, okay, it's great to be 40, man, because you look at these people like sort of, inferior specimen. You just go, your judgment means nothing to me, and it kind of looks like it kind of doesn't mean anything to the fella as well. The fella does look a little bit dim in the eye, so I don't know. Let's figure this out.
You have brothers and sisters?
No.
No brother? No, that's okay.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
Oh, lol. Oh, that's okay, yeah. So what are you saying? That figures? Is that what you're saying? Brilliant. These people have no filter. It's amazing. I mean, they have a gigantic filter. They're blocking out 3/4 of the words that are coming in their minds. But, yeah, that's really odd.
I do. I have an older brother.
People.
Huh? Why that face? What, you're interested in the brother now? What's going on? This is crazy. These people are mental.
From seeing me, they think that I'm not a nice person, or they think that I'm stuck up, but I'm not.
Are you... Thank you, whoever made the video. That's exactly what I think as well. It's not from seeing you, madam. It's from seeing you at the moment you open your mouth, the moment you roll your eyes, which you seem to be doing with an incredible level of proficiency. I mean, you're a professional eye roller. You're not stuck up. Okay.
Do you travel much?
Every Tuesday through Thursday. I hate traveling. Do you like sports?
If I were to choose from watching sports on TV and going to watch like a brand new movie that just came out, I'm gonna watch a movie. Unless I'm betting on it, then I'll probably watch it. And you're like, I love watching every game, right? I gotta like get you into traveling. You're gonna
Never.
love it.
I hate it.
You'll do it.
I don't know, these people are rather incompatible, but still. I mean, anybody would be incompatible with that lady. But to be fair, I don't like the guy either.
I love my animals, and I want to be home with them.
They call her the cat lady. People say she's crazy just because she has a few dozen cats. But can anyone who loves animals that much really be crazy?
That's why I don't have an animal, because I travel so much. But in the future, like I definitely want to own a tiger.
You cannot.
Huh? The eye rolling proficiency. You cannot own a tiger. Now, I mean, the way he's speaking doesn't sound like a joke. So, fair enough. I would also respond, I suppose, but he's a strange fella. But the condescending nature, you cannot own a tiger.
Own a tiger. That's illegal.
Depends on which state you're in.
You can't own a tiger.
What? I'll have to
They're
research
an
it.
endangered species.
Lions?
Endangered species.
I know everything.
We'll figure it out.
Hey, so what have you guys decided on for tonight?
I would like the salmon.
Great choice.
And where's the restroom?
So right down the front of here, I'll help you there.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the
Oh, I think it's brilliant, the contrast between the server and the, what do they call them, waitress? Yeah, the waitress and the lady. I don't go to restaurants, I got a wife for that, to cooking. So the lady in the middle is dramatically more attractive than the lady on the right. I don't know if we can see that. There, right? She is, professional, generally good looking, helpful, cordial. So, yeah. Okay. She needs the restroom.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the chicken.
Okay, I'll be back.
So exit, stage left.
Hi, I hate him.
Okay. I don't think you know the meaning of words, madam. I mean, we had already figured that out, but you hate the guy. Huh? Bit of a loser, that's about it. Would you? Well, that's crazy.
I don't know if it's going well, but I mean,
No, it isn't, champ.
it's going. I think she's probably like my age, which like I look a lot younger than my age.
Yes, and you behave a lot younger than your age as well. Let's carry on.
It's kind of like I'm talking like a shell of a person. I still, have a really positive attitude. I have a really good time. To me, there's no real bad date because I'll have a good date no matter what. Whether she does or not, that's her problem.
Damn, I'm good.
He keeps talking
I don't know that you're good, champ, but okay. You're great at wasting time. This woman is a gigantic waste of your time.
about how he loves to gamble. And I'm like, oh, do you like sports? And he was like, no, not really.
So, I mean, I'm foreshadowing a bit, but now basically they're going to replay the bit where they talked about him not being that interested in sports unless he bets on sports or something like that. This is a great thing, because if you've been married a long time, you know how this works, right? That's what women have an incredible capability of doing. All people, males and females, are spectacular at changing memory. Like, we rewrite our own memories of things all the time. We misremember all the time, and a heck of a lot of arguments actually sort of come out of people misremembering. Like, Joe misremembers this and Joanna misremembers that other thing, and now they're arguing about whose memory is correct. This happens quite frequently when you're together with somebody, until later you become wiser and you go like, this is stupid. Neither of us have a memory, so let's all move on. But she has now completely mischaracterized what he said, right? Because he said, I'm not that interested in sports unless I have a stake in it, and then I might be. But I'm not obsessed with it. That's what he said. And what she heard is, he likes gambling. Huh? That's amazing. Okay. But that's the person she's built inside her head. That's a different person, that's a different guy than the one she's met.
Do you like sports?
If I were to choose from watching sports on TV and going to watch like a brand new movie that just came out, I'm gonna watch a movie. Unless I'm betting on it, then I'll probably watch it.
Yeah.
And that's my number one thing. And then he totally asked me how old I was. Like, who does that? That's super rude, right? He's like the worst.
No, wrong. That's not rude. That's a simple question about a simple number.
How did I get the worst date ever?
Oh, gosh. Oh. Why are you so deeply unattractive? Oh, why is there John Cena there on the right? I just noticed. Why do you speak like a toddler? What's going on? Who is this individual?
Are you sure about that?
Howdy.
Let's have a really awkward conversation.
Because the previous one was great. Time for the awkward one. All right, let's hear it. So this is actually quite brilliant. You'll see people smiling with their mouths but not with their eyes. It's brilliant. Both of them are lying. It's great. How do people live?
About your eyes.
No.
The prettiest eyes ever.
Thank you.
Oh wow, what a compliment, champ. Well done.
That's so nice.
Is it?
I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time to get married. I'm running out of time to get...
I'm running out of time to get married. Married. I cannot imagine having to have a conversation with this individual.
have children. You know, I am 34. I am the only one in my circle.
So you know your age. Not too bad. Well done. I mean, we could all tell, by the way, that you're in your 30s. Though with the quantity of fondue you have in your face, we could have guessed 40s as well. What's this gigantic pimple you've got over here? What's going on? What's them wrinkles? Oh, it's not good, madam. Yeah, so the whole mask is starting to fall off. It's not very nice.
Circle of friends that's not married with kids.
Look at that! That's the wall!
What's the awkward
That's the wall indeed.
conversation?
I just feel like that we maybe are not a great match.
It's very difficult for anybody to find a great match for you, madam.
Why do you feel that way?
Oh god.
I just feel like we have really different interests.
Like, I like traveling and eating.
And I don't like traveling,
Yeah.
and I love sports. Women, as they get older, don't look as great. And then men, when they age, they get to be more attractive with the salt and pepper hair and the little bit of scruff. So I do feel like the time is now, like the clock is definitely ticking.
I do like the use of the plural when you mean singular. What you meant to say, madam, is I'm getting older and I start to look uglier and uglier. Yeah. So just use the correct terminology, right? You don't need to collectivize yourself to pretend that you are a part of a group. I mean, what you said is a truism. Everybody who gets older gets uglier. Men have a different curve compared to females, to women. But you don't need to protect yourself in your own fifis. It's fine. You're getting uglier. You are running out of time, right? Well, then you are getting uglier.
I love animals.
I was actually in tune, at least after a bit of adjustment. Where's the auto-tune when you need it?
Don't love animals.
Oh, I love animals. I don't own them because I travel so much.
Right.
Which is a responsible position to have. Yes.
Yeah. So.
Well, I'm gonna leave.
Oh, you're leaving? You're not even gonna eat?
I'm not even gonna eat.
What?
I know, it's just so weird.
It's just so weird. What are you, 12? This is a manager of a chain of stores who's leaving after having ordered some food. Now, the first time that I watched this, I thought that this individual is going to go to the counter, apologize, and before leaving, and say, "I'm sorry, but I'm actually not going to eat," or something like that. Anyway, brilliant. It's like outstanding how spoiled this individual is. It's like, where are the parents? We need to talk to the parents. This is bad.
Okay.
No, I think you're a really nice, great person. I just feel like we're not a love match.
Oh, that's brilliant. It's like being at a meeting at work. So, Mike, you've been doing really well this month, and there's this and there's this and the other, because you need to pepper in as a manager all of the positives, and then you need to deliver the death blow totally at random. But we all know that, you're preparing to deliver it. This cannot be how people relate to one another, is it? I mean, this obviously is fake, but Jesus, if this is in any way representative of how my daughters and my sons are gonna have to navigate the world, best luck. Wow, that is terrible.
Right, no. Again, I totally feel you, but like, I do think it's kind of weird that you can't even like enjoy a nice meal. I mean,
know,
like,
I just
for
feel like,
what it's worth, you know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
like it's almost an uncomfortable situation for me because I don't know what to say,
Yeah,
right?
For you.
For you too.
I'm fine.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel really strange.
Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna leave.
Are you gonna get a to-go box?
No, I'm just gonna leave.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good night.
So that's a really interesting change of emotions in his facial expression. He went like from being like sort of disappointed / upset to reacting in this sort of like ridiculing face. That's one of the reasons I also think this is all fake, but that's I don't know. That's crazy. These individuals are awful.
Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely.
The plate should be out in just a minute. I just checked on.
She's good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does
like, no, she left.
She's gone? Like she left the date?
Can you actually put the salmon in a to-go box? I'm gonna take it for my buddy.
Of course. We'll box it up
My
for you.
buddy loves salmon.
Yeah, boy.
I'm the type of person that
Okay, this is impossibly crazy. This can't be real, but there's so many of these videos that cover this. But apparently, it is appropriate. This female thought it was the right thing to do to go into a date, very quickly judge and determine that the date is not possible, up and leave without telling anybody involved, outside from, I suppose, the date. The food is coming. It was a predestined fact that the man would pay for the food, despite the fact that I'm sure he ordered like $30 worth of a meal and she ordered probably $120 worth of a meal, right? He will pay for it, and she leaves without. This is bananas. This is completely bananas. If it's real, it isn't. But I mean, it's probably supposed to represent reality to some extent. I don't know. That is completely crazy. And he says, can you put the salmon aside so I can take it home so it's not wasted, right? And he still pays for it and takes responsibility for the situation. It's absolutely unbelievable. This woman is a manager. On what qualifications? Managing what? Whom? Who wants to be managed by this individual? That is lunacy, bruh. That is crazy.
I'll take a step back and I'll accept the environment that I'm in, and I'll find the great things that are in that environment, and I'll be very optimistic about it because I literally live by the premise that every single day is the new best day of my life, and there's nothing that can happen that can bring that down.
A king of what? Every day is not the best of your day of your life. What premise? What are you talking about? You're eating alone at a round table in a clearly expensive restaurant after having been abandoned by an awful woman. The conclusion is very different. The conclusion is, oh, dodged the bullet, brother. Yes, that's the correct conclusion, but this is crazy that this individual can't exist. But anyway, if this is the state of dating, getting together with people and trying to mingle and blah, 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 I am damn glad I live basically surrounded by a forest and I have absolutely zero interest in anybody. That this was instructive, even though I'm sure it's fake, but wow. Best of luck to you all.